Alright, so it's time for the last turn, and Wario's gonna get himself a 6. He does get a hit and block. And he's gonna get 20 coins in there. 7 for Yoshi. He cannot go for the Gato because he doesn't have a skeleton key. And there are no item minigames held on the last turn. Alright, I get a 7. Alright, so let me think about what I want to do here. You know what? I'm just gonna go down right here. Nothing really matters too much about where I go, all because it's the last turn, and from where the star is, there's no way we're gonna reach it, unfortunately. Alright, Daisy gets an 8. She doesn't have any coins to put in the bank. And she cannot roll a snowball right here, all because she has no money. Alright. Time for a 4-player minigame to finish it off, and it's going to be Snowball Summit. Alright, let's do it. God, that was close. Well, there goes Yoshi. And we got Daisy out as well. So now it all comes down to me and Wario. Snipe the win away from me like that. Unbelievable. That was just rough right there of how that even happened. Alright, well, that's it for the last turn. So now it's time to go over the final results, and then we'll see who our winner is in just a moment. Alright, so let's take a look at our stars. So Daisy had the most of them in the end with 3. I had 2, Yoshi had 1, and Wario was the only one that didn't even have a single star in this game. Alright, so let's go ahead and take a look at our coins now. I did have the most of those in the end with 86. Well, Wario had 57, and Yoshi and Daisy did not even have a single coin with them in the end. That sucks for them. Alright, let's go over the bonus stars now. So let's go ahead and start off with the minigame star, and that goes to me. Alright, on to the coin star. That also goes to me. And let's go ahead and finish things off with the happening star, and that's going to go to Wario. Alright, now it's time to see who the winner is. It's not Yoshi. And it's not Wario. It's me! That's how it's done. I am a winner! Now that is a great way to start the special right here. That is amazing. So we end up with a total of 4 stars out there. So that's pretty fantastic for how this game went right here. I'm glad that we were able to get ourselves a very nice win for Nick in this first segment here. And I bet he'll definitely be very proud of me for that, for sure. So now let's go over our detailed results before we wrap things up here for the segment. So I ended ended up having mini game by 46 over Daisy, and I had a coin by 29 over Wario. Wario landed on the most blue spaces. I landed on the most red spaces with 4. Daisy and Yoshi have 1, and Wario was the only one that didn't even land on a single red space. A Wario had happening by 1 over Yoshi. Nobody had any chance time spaces. Wario and Yoshi tied each other for the most Bowser spaces with 2. Daisy had 1, and I was the only one that didn't even land on a single Bowser space. Yoshi landed on the most battle spaces with 2. Daisy and Wario have 1, and I was the only one that didn't even land on a single battle space. Daisy landed on the most item spaces with 6. Me and Yoshi had 3, and Wario was the only one that didn't even land on a single item space. Me and Yoshi had a bank space once, while Daisy and Wario didn't even land on that. And Yoshi was the only one that landed on a game guy space. But yeah, like I said, that was a nice way to start the special right here. I'm definitely very proud of myself for that right here, for how that went right here. And yeah, I'm really glad right here that we were able to get ourselves a nice win for Nick, just for what I was expecting. Alright, so anyways, that is going to do it for Mario Party 3 for the Nintendo 64 as part of my 300 video special for Nick the Enlightened. But we still have 5 more games to play, so I will see you all for the next segment right after this, so stay tuned.